I look at the need that's out there. It's clear there are people with insufficient income to access our legal system.
But one of the things the center is brilliant at, and one of the things the center is looked to from others around the state and around the country, is the methodology that's been developed to bring order to the chaos in these people's lives.
The Buhai Center is part of the fabric of the legal community in Los Angeles. It's been around for a long time. Back in the early days, it was mainly pro per. Now that's evolved into much more of a the cases have a higher degree of sophistication with them.
I think it's almost impossible for somebody to do this by themselves.
There are a lot of technical procedures, documents, rules, and they're intended to protect the person with less knowledge and less force. But there are also complex hurdles as a result. When they go into a courtroom, the judge tries to be helpful and responsive, but the judge can't be their lawyer.
I mean, walking into a courtroom with a guy with a black robe or a lady with a black robe up there, and a courtroom full of people, and they've been served with papers which they may or may not understand.
Sometimes the forms are confusing to me, and I've looked at these forms for decades.
So you have people who really don't understand what this checkbox means or what that checkbox means, or when it says I don't want to pay any spousal support, or I don't want to pay child support, or I want full custody of my children. And if they don't really have an understanding of what this paperwork means, it's terrifying.
Sometimes it's anxiety-provoking for me to go into a courtroom. So I can only imagine how much more anxiety-provoking it is for someone to walk into an unknown space with unknown rules and recognize that a decision by a stranger who you've never seen before and may never see again is going to affect your life.
And I've heard this again and again and again. I think the staff at the courthouses, for example, when a case comes from the center and this person is being assisted by the center, I think they truly, truly appreciate it.
The people who come before the judges who've had the assistance of the Buhai Center are more focused. Their documents are more focused. They make the best use of the time and the judge's time.
You can come into this office, you can meet with someone, and by walking into this firm, we empower you to say, yes, it's a daunting process, but we can guide you through it. Here are the particular steps, and we take them through clinics. When one family is empowered, or one woman or man is empowered to try to take these steps to better their lives and to move from a bad situation to a good situation, their children's lives are improved. Their children's lives are improved.
Those of us who operate within the legal community and have an opportunity to see the difference that it can make to have access to the legal system in the life of a family and the life of a child, it's very important for us to support organizations that help provide access to that system that people would otherwise not have.
The need is not going to go away. The need is always going to be there, so the center will need to be there.
We chose the center for some of our financial support. It's really effectively, it's an opportunity to help people that are in dire straits, that are frequently under threat of physical violence, to get themselves out of that situation and move on so they can become more self-sufficient.
With the help of your dollars, of my dollars, of our time and our effort, what the center does is provides a wholesale shift in a certain demographic in the ability to move on with their lives. And I say that to people because I mean it and because I feel it.
In terms of making financial gifts for not-for-profits, I have an expectation that the funds will be used efficiently. And so I do seek out not-for-profits that I feel are efficient organizations that truly make an impact on the community and truly use the money wisely.
When you look at the variety of programs that they offer, when you look at
The fact that we have pro bono panels where we have volunteer lawyers who will assist people to go into court well prepared.
the people from the center are going out to the community colleges providing education, information, outreach into the communities. And in some of these community colleges, the people that come to these sessions, you know, this community college program is their only connection with a lot of these services.
There's a fatherhood project to assist low-income dads with custody issues. We have a program to help women who are incarcerated.
When you hear these stories, you know your money's being well spent because these people have virtually no other place to go.
And every time I hear about a different aspect of the center, it makes me want to support the center even more. You just see a tremendous amount of passion in these people for the mission, and it's infectious. We as donors, we look in from the outside, and we want to see a place there where people are actually putting that mission into effect, and the center has those people. You know, this is one of the reasons at CMM that we give to the center is because of the people that are there. I mean, you see people that are dedicated, devoted, hardworking. They believe in the mission and they make it happen.
These are wonderfully kind, giving, understanding, smart, conscientious people. The clients are awfully lucky to find this, and they're awfully unlucky to have to find this.
There's something extraordinary and special about talking to those people at the end of the process. And when they say thank you to us and to the center for accomplishing this, that accomplishment in their lives, as important as it is in everyone's lives, in their lives, when they had no power, no ability, no knowledge, when at the end of the day, they and their children and their families are in that significantly improved position, it's immeasurable. It really is.